fans, and welcome to tonight's Valley High School Hockey League contest between the En Bas Sharks and your Yarmouth High Vikings. The starting lineups for tonight's game. The starters for En Bas. In goal, number 31, Simone Doucette. On defense, number 4, Ryan Donchermont. On defense, number 21, Ben Lyons. The forwards, number 7, Caleb Donchermont. Number 12, Blake Fish. And number 16, Aaliyah Richardson. And now let's meet the starting lineup for your Yarmouth High Vikings. In goal, number 31, Brady Saunier. On defense, number 4, Cameron Harry. On defense, number 73, Harker LeBlanc. The forwards, number 11, Owen Fitzgerald. Number 16, Caleb Hines. Number 96, Austin Aldred. And also on defense, number 12, Carter Amiro. Fans, tonight is a very special night for the Yarmouth High Vikings. It is Seniors Night for their final regular season home game. We honor our grade 12 players. Number 4, Cameron Perry. Number 11, Owen Fitzgerald. Number 16, Caleb Hines. Number 19, Dante Hamilton. And number 31, Brady Saunier. Fans, now please turn your attention to the big screen for a special video from Tina Camone. Cameron, Owen, Caleb, Dante, and Brady, thank you for all you've done for the Yarmouth Vikings, and we wish you the best in your future plans. Now, fans, would you please rise, remove your hats, and for the playing of O Canada.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Yarmouth Vikings Hockey on MC Media, brought to you by Roymar Builders. And boy, do we have a good matchup for you here tonight between the En Bas Sharks taking on rival Yarmouth Vikings. Last weekend, these two teams played each other on Saturday with a final score of 7-4 in a hard-fought game between the two teams that was back and forth with lots of exciting action. We should see some more here tonight. Starting in net for the Sharks, we have number 31, Simon Doucette. He comes in with a 5-1 record, 367 goals against average, and a shutout. He's going to be going up against Brady Saunier in the other end, who comes in with a 1-5 record and a 486 goals against average. And we are underway here at Mariner Center here tonight. Puck gets thrown in. Here's Amiro behind the net. He loses it. It's going to stay there. Amiro gets to the corner. He's pressured by Richardson. Nobody seems to find the puck. That's going to square up the wall. Nice play by Fitzgerald, Yarmouth's leading scorer. It's going to get thrown back in. Perry's going to try to chip that up. It's going to go off of Dennis. Chipped into the slot. Parker LeBlanc called up from the Yarmouth Bantam AA Mariners. D'Entremont over to Fish. He's going to try to chip it in. It's going to be stopped by Perry. That puck's going to chip in. PEB's going to try to get a change. And LeBlanc's just going to dump it deep, and Yarmouth's going to go for a change. In behind the net now is Lyons. He's going to throw it up the wing. And PEB's going to lose it. Aldred tried to get that deep. Hits the linesman. So far, two pucks hitting officials here very early on. Fitzgerald cutting back. Up to Aldred, he's just going to dump that in. Yarmouth's going to go for a change. Dylan D'Entremont now, tons of time behind the net. He's going to stop it. Here comes D'Entremont up the ice. Looking to the left side for Poitier. And that puck's going to be thrown in. Gates looking far side. That is going to find its way out. Back in by Caden Dion. Thrown by Newell towards the net. Back in around now. In the corner. Thrown out. What a save there. Saunier tested early. And that puck's just going to get thrown out of play. Two teams just feeling each other out here nice and early. PEB kind of with the good first real opportunity. Saunier with a very nice toe save there. Yarmouth's going to need him to stay strong all night if they're going to have a chance in this game. Face off to Saunier's right. Won by En Bas. Thrown across. That's going to chip out. And here comes Yarmouth now. Down the wing. Cutting in. And nice save by Doucette. That was number 27, Angelo Maskeen, coming with some speed down the wall. Puck's going to be thrown up the left side. Thrown across. In deep by Damien Cutro. And into it first is PEB. Battle along the boards. Try to throw it to the middle. He can't. That puck just stays in. Nice play by the defender. Throwing up the boards. Puck rims around. Here's Nolan Cutro. Throwing it across. Back to D again. And that one's thrown in. Here's Cameron Perry. He throws it to the middle. Dangerous play there. Just throwing a soft chip to the middle. It worked out okay, though. Here's Perry in the corner. He's going to rim that puck. There's going to be nobody there. Up to Lyons. He's going to make a nice chip through. And that one actually thrown in just wide of Saunier. Nice play there by Lyons getting that puck in deep. PEB's established. Whoa! A really good forecheck here to start the game. That along the boards. Can't get it though, and that puck's loose. Thrown on net just wide. Lyons almost able to pick up the rebound. He still has it down low. Looking in the slot. It's going to go to nobody. Here's Aldred now. He's going to just chip that out. Yarmouth's going to get a chance here to relax behind their net for a second. He's going to throw up the wall to Aldred. Here's Boston Aldred now. Trying to sauce through the middle. That pass is intercepted. And this could be a little chance here. And that is on net by Aaliyah Richardson. Stopped away by Saunier. Here's Carter Miro. He's going to throw that one in. And ooh, weird bounce there. And he's coming in. And wow, that turned into a little better chance than what we could have expected on a play as such as that. But nice save there by Simon Doucette to turn that away. Here's Blake Newell. He's throwing that up. What a bounce. It's weaved off. And we have a penalty. Slashing penalty. That's going to be to number 76, Max Gates. In that situation there, not much Gates can do. He has to take that penalty. If there's ever a time for a good one, that's a good one. Face off controlled by Paramba. Thrown across the seam. Tried to go back across the seam. He can't get it. Newell has it still though. Back across. Here's Pache. Pache to the bumper. Fish shoots wide. That puck's going to be cleared down by Sam Murphy. Good pressure here by Yarmouth on the kill. Owen Fitzgerald. Here comes Blake Newell leading the charge up the ice for Paramba. He's cutting in wide. He's going to take it behind the net. It's turned over, and that puck is going to get thrown down the ice by Yarmouth. Power play just about half over here. Puck's thrown in. Perry to it. He's going to throw that down the ice. It's going to make it down. Yarmouth's going to be able to make a change along with Paramba. Puck set behind the net here. Here's Richardson. He's throwing it across for Marcel Jacquard. Back to down. Intercepted. Here comes Hamilton now. He gets outworked by Jacquard. Coming in through the neutral zone is Lyons. The offensive defenseman. He's currently leading the Paramba Sharks with 15 points this season. Here comes PEB walking off the wall, and that's going to trickle its way in the net. That is going to be a power play goal. Paramba capitalizes early. That's number 7, Caleb D'Entremont. As we can see on the replay here, that's a good job by D'Entremont recognizing the open ice to come to the middle. And unfortunately for the Vikings, that one's just going to trickle in over Saunier there. That's going to be a thing. Paramba has a very good power play. It's going to be one of those games where you gotta stay 5-5. Puck's thrown away. Here comes Murphy. Murphy's going to dump that across corner. Fitzgerald to it. Thrown up. Nippert couldn't get there. Back goes Gates. Last man back. He's going to chip that up. That's going to be intercepted by Cutro. Battle along the boards. Thrown to the middle for Aldred, but it's behind him. He's going to pick it up now. That's going to be chipped up the boards for Fitzgerald. He can't get to it. Here comes Nixon Ross in across the red line. Good little play there. Nice little shot, and that is stopped by Saunier. .12:56 here to go in the first period. Shot 6-2 par En Bas. Face off won by the Vikings. Here's Cole Corkum. He's going to rim that around for Aldred. Aldred tried to chip off the glass. Nice pinch there by Dylan Donchemaw. That puck's going to be thrown out. Here's Caden Dale. He's going to stop behind the net. Going to get Park LeBlanc turning the wrong way. And here comes PEB back the other way. Nice pass ahead by Pache for Newell. He's wide on Corkum. He's in and he scores. Blake Newell. That is going to be Blake's 17th goal of the season. That's up near the league lead, folks. Nice move by Blake to cut hard on the middle there. Corkum has no chance to really push him out wide. Can't forget, though, the pass that started all from Connor Pache back at the blue line, finding him cutting through the middle. And here comes PEB again. Connor Pache is going to throw that puck wide. It's going to rim around. Pinch kept in by Donchermont. Blake Newell's going to throw that on net. Turned away by Saunier. Rebound, bounced out. PEB still has control. Throwing down. Nippert going in. Walking off. Backhand, nice little save there by Saunier. Puck's going to bounce out. And here comes Hines now. Tries to toe drag around Donchermont. It doesn't work, though, and it's going to be thrown back in. Here's Perry. Nice pass up the wing for Hill. And he can't get a hold on it. It's going to trickle off his stick. Here's Lyons now coming behind the net. He's cutting to the middle. That's turned over, though. Shot, and that ends up wide. Nippert can't get there to keep the puck in. He's going to turn around and just throw it back in. Yarmouth going for a change. Pass across through the middle. Chip by Nippert. Throw in the middle. Hill, nice little backhand pass. Here comes Murphy. Murphy backhand is wide. Puck thrown back in now by Churchill. Churchill in on the forecheck. Nice hit by Churchill. Puck thrown up. Max is going to dump that puck back in. Oh, another hard hit there by Gosling, and that puck's going to go to play. This face-off's going to be the left side of goaltender Doucette. Face-off won by Sam Murphy. Here's Churchill now. He's going to throw that on net, and that took a weird bounce, but it's going to go to the corner. Big step up there by Amiro, but he's going to get burnt back. Here comes the Vikings, though, attacking again. Puck thrown in. Saunier out of his net to stop it. Cutro throws that up blind. Aldred, smart play to intercept it. Here comes Yarmouth now on a 3-on-2. Across for Gosling. Shot. Rebound, and that goes wide. Nice save by Doucette. Back up to Amiro. Amiro's going to throw it on net. Tip wide into the corner. Cutro. He's going to throw that down behind the net. Gosling's going to be there first, though. Gosling moving it up to the point. Here's Murphy throwing that on net, but it's too high. Yarmouth starting to sustain a little bit of pressure here in the last minute or so. That puck's going to come out. and it's going to go the length for icing.
The Vikings would like to thank their platinum sponsors for this season, Knuckles Boss Fisheries Limited and Roy Bar Builders.
As you can see there, puck bouncing around, and the puck is right there, and they just couldn't bang it home. Just wide. Great opportunity there. The last minute or so, Yarmouth really started to put a little bit more pressure on them. Puck's thrown in. That's chipped out. And here comes Marcel Jacquard, the skilled winger. Nice toe drag by Jacquard, backhand. What a save by Saunier. You got to watch out when Marcel Jacquard's on the ice. He has a shifty little presence out there, and you never know what he's going to do with that puck. And that one's scooped up by Saunier. Face-off's going to be to the left of Saunier here. 9:24 remaining in the first period. What a move, but again, another nice save by Saunier, sticking with him the whole time. He's super solid in net there. And that one trickles in. A lost assignment off the face-off. And just like that, Yarmouth's down 3-0. It's Blake Newell again, his second of the night. Nippert throwing up the wall, intercepted by Jacquard. Thrown across by Fitzgerald for Aldred. He's going to open up. Dylan Donchemal is going to get that puck. It's going to be chipped in. Thrown up the wall by Deon, but it's intercepted. Back for Dylan Donchemal. Here's Connor Pache. Up to Blake Newell. Tries to throw it around Gates, but Gates is going to shut that down. That puck hit the stanchion. No whistle. Thrown back in. And here's Nippert behind the net. Up for Aldred. Aldred's going to get hit there, and that puck's going to go out of play. Here's the replay of the goal. Just kind of a lost assignment. A couple guys getting beat to the middle, and yeah, that'll come to bite you. Puck's thrown around. Here's Fish now. Throwing out front. Yarmouth looking for it. Still loose. Nobody knows where it was. And here comes Yarmouth now. That was Angelo Maskeen dumping that puck in. Hit there by Hamilton. Thrown across for Lyons. He's going to throw that up to Richardson. Here comes Aaliyah Richardson. He's going to throw that on net. That's snapped away by Saunier. Rebound, though. High slot. Here's Lyons' shot. That's going to miss wide. Another nice save by Saunier. Without Saunier, this could be a higher score than 3-0 already. Yarmouth really needs to start giving him a chance here. Here's Perry behind the net. He's going to throw that up the wall for Hill. Hill looks cross ice. That's intercepted at the blue line. And that puck is thrown out. Here comes number 4, Ryan Donchemal. He's going to play that over for Ben Lyons. Lyons' little backhand pass is going to be intercepted. That's thrown back in by Gosling. Tried to hit the stretch. There was 2 bodies in the way, though. He couldn't get it through. Nice little toe drag again by Jacquard. Here he comes again. Looking across for Damien Cutro. That puck's going to be thrown. Lyons towards the net. Another nice save by Saunier. Face off to the left of Brady Saunier. Face off controlled by PEB. Nixon Ross tries to get it through. That hits a body. Cutro playing the body there with Churchill. That puck's going to get chipped out. I don't think it's going to make it for icing. Here's Ross with the puck behind the net. Battle in the corner with Gosling. comes up for Nippert. That puck just stays in the zone. Chip up for Jacquard, but Gates is there with the stick to stop him. Puck thrown across. Here comes Sam Murphy now. Battle in the corner. Puck's going to chip out. Here comes Damier Cutro. It's number 11, Lucas Cutro. Throws that to the middle. That puck's going to be chipped out, and that is going to go out of play. We'll have a face-off inside Yarmouth's end to the left side of Brady Saunier. You're watching MC Media, Yarmouth Vikings Hockey, brought to you by Roy Meyer Builders. Face-off one. Battle now here in the corner. Stalled play. Thrown to the middle. That's going to be pushed back out wide. Caden Dale pinching in. That puck's going to get turned over. Thrown out for Aldred. He can't handle it, though. Patier up for Newell. Newell, nice play. Nice backhand pass by Newell. That's going to be picked up by Jacquard. He's kind of thrown down there. Guys yelling for penalty, but there wasn't much there on the play. That puck's thrown out of play. We're going to have another stoppage. Exceptional first period here by Brady Saunier. Face-off one by En Bas. Here's Perry now. He's throwing that up for Aldred. Aldred, he's going to chip that by. Here's Fitzgerald. Coming with speed wide. Stops up behind the net. He's looking for a shot, and I think that hit the post. Nice little look there by Fitzgerald. He's sneaky down low. Thrown out front. He tries to find LeBlanc, but he can't. Good stick. Good work here by Fitzgerald down low. That's going to be cycled down now for Aldred. Throws it to the middle. Nobody's there, though. Chipped out. Perry can't get there, and that's going to be thrown across. Here comes Fitzgerald. He's going to cut to the middle now. Backhand pass. Perry can't get it. He's in on the forecheck. Perry behind the net. He gets hit over. It's going to be thrown around now. Perry cycles back down low. I believe that's Jacquard battling down below there. Rimmed around. Perry's going to pinch. And another nice pinch there by Perry to hold that line. Thrown across. Nice little look there at Boston Aldred out in the slot. And we have a penalty behind the play. And it's going to be a Yarmouth Vikings power play. I believe it's a 2-minute high stick for Blake Newell, and Yarmouth is going to get their first chance on the power play. Last Saturday, Yarmouth scored 2 power play goals. They were firing on all cylinders. This is going to be their chance to kind of get the momentum maybe swinging the other way here. Face-off controlled by PEB. That puck's going to be rimmed, but there is Perry to stop it. Perry's going to throw that to the middle. Shot. Saved by Doucette. What a save. Shot again. And it's a battle out front. And there's a little bit of rough stuff after the whistle. But it is kept out by Doucette. And what a save by Doucette to stay strong there and not be pushed into the past the goal line. Nice pad save. Rebound. They just can't get it. It's a scramble in situations like that. Like, it seems like it'd be so easy, but that puck just sticks there. It feels like you can't get to it. And what a scramble out front. Battle now in the corner. Oh, and that's kind of nasty there. A little extra hack and a whack. And they're still kind of tangled up. I believe that's LeBlanc and Lyons. Another battle on the boards here. Pev's content for it to stay there. Lyons is going to get there. He's going to push Fitzgerald off that puck. He's still battling, though. Yarmouth's still in control. Another battle here on the boards. Aldred now with it low. Good puck protection behind the net. He's out on his edges. Thrown up high for Perry. Perry step wide, shot, and that was high and wide, I believe, into the corner. LeBlanc tries to get it through, but that's going to hit a body. And just like that, 45 seconds to go here on the Vikings power play. That puck's going to be thrown quick up to LeBlanc, and he is going to sit down number 12, Blake Fish. Chipped up here, coming off the boards. Thrown up for Amiro. Here's Carter Amiro. Nice look wide to Sam Murphy. He's going to look to the slot. Here's Boston Aldridge. Shot saved by Doucette. Puck rimmed around. Here's Boston Aldridge slowing it down. Yarmouth back still here on the power play. 10 seconds about to go here. Looks across. Nice stick there. And we have a penalty coming to Yarmouth, I believe. And that's going to be number 11, Owen Fitzgerald, 2 minutes for head contact. Here's a replay of Park LeBlanc. It's hit on Blake Fish there after he dumped the puck in. He's a strong kid, only a grade 9 this year, but sometimes looks can be deceiving. It's going to be 4-on-4 for 4 seconds here. Then En Bas is going to be on the power play. Puck one back. Shot that hit the shin pad. Loose out around on the back of the net now. Thrown out front. Saunier trying to find it. He does. What a save by Brady Saunier. He kind of got twisted around when the puck went around the net, but he was able to spin around and find that puck through traffic. Kind of a scrambly play. But Saunier, so calm and cool in the net's able to track it down and make the save. Here's Connor Potier, thrown up top for Dylan D'Entremont. Looking for a lane. Back for Potier. Thrown down low, popped out. That's a nice little play there. If PEB can find that lane. Slap shot and saved by Saunier. That play down low, En Bas just tried there with Dominic Jacquard. Potier moves it down to Jacquard. It's a good play for PEB if they can find the bumper guy moving off in the slot. They almost had it there. I believe they're going to try find that again. Here's Connor Potier now. Up for Dylan D'Entremont. Former Western Hurricane along with Potier. He's going to cut to the middle. Here's Dylan D'Entremont. Walking that line. Over for Potier. Potier's looking for the lane across. Stick on it, and that is smothered up by Saunier. PEB had some good looks there from their first unit. Saunier was on top of it, though. Face off to the right of Saunier now. Face off controlled by PEB. It's going to be thrown across. Here's Marcel Jacquard. Up top for Richardson. Richardson shot. Nice block by Charlie Gosling. Those ones sting, but that's what you need to do to win games right there. Tries to block again. That one does get through, but it's wide. Aaliyah Richardson has a very hard shot from up top. It's a very heavy shot. He's going to be pressured hard by Hamilton. It's just chipped ahead. Here comes PEB now. Over for Marcel Jacquard. Thrown to the middle. PEB controls. Nice little hit there by Hamilton. He's going to chip it, and that's going to be out of play. 41 seconds remaining here in the first period. 26 on the power play. Face off to the right side of Saunier. Controlled by PEB. Across, one-timer, nice save by Saunier. Potier let out a nice little rip there. Protected by Newell up near the blue line. That's going to be thrown back in around. Potier is going to pick it up behind the net. Good puck protection here by En Bas. There's Pache looking across. That's going to hit a foot. I think Sam Murphy's thrown up high. D'Entremont shot. Deflected. Nice save by Saunier to read that deflection. Yarmouth has the puck now. Murphy's going to throw that around. 8 seconds left. And there's going to be a battle here on the wall. 1 second remaining. And that's going to do it. Not the first period our Yarmouth Vikings were looking for. However, an exceptional period from the En Bas Sharks. After the first, shots are 19-8 in favor of En Bas. Scores 3-0. Don't go anywhere. We'll be back after the break. welcome back to MC Media, Yarmouth Vikings Hockey, brought to you by Roymar Builders. Vikings down 3-0 here, coming into the second period. Coach Jake McClay probably would have sat them down and guessing just probably was telling them to get back to simpler hockey. You know, pucks out, make sure they get pucks in deep. They haven't really established a forecheck. That's something to focus on this period. If they keep it simple and throw pucks in deep, that's going to get PEB on their heels a bit, give them less room to skate around. Other than that, it's been a great game by both goalies so far. Saunier and Doucette both on their games. Great action here Friday night at the Fish Tank. Waiting here for En Bas coaching staff. And here we are underway in the second period. Thrown in. Kale Donchemont thrown on net. That's whacked away by Saunier. Into the corner. Here's Donchemont. He's going to throw that up for Ben Lyons. Little fake there through traffic. It's loose. Nice save by Saunier. Park LeBlanc. That's going to be stripped off the puck here by Donchemont. He's looking in the slot. Good play by Aldred there. Picked that up. Thrown to the middle. Here's a Lear Richardson shot. Nice save by Saunier. Richardson's dangerous anytime he gets the puck in the slot area there. That's hit off of Parker LeBlanc's skates. Ben Lyons is going to beat him back though. Chipped around. Here's Blake Fish. Stripped off the puck by Aldred, and Nippard's going to blow a tire. Gates is going to have to come back. He's going to chip that up. Good play there. Brought down by Aldred. Played ahead for Gosling. He's going to throw that in deep. Puck's going to rim around. Here's Fitzgerald. He's going to take it behind the net. Tangled up with Lyons. Thrown on net. Nice save by Joseph. Loose puck. Yarmouth can't get to it. Puck's going to be chipped out. Here's Nippard. With some time. He's looking up ice. Chipped ahead. Fitzgerald throws to the middle for Gosling. It's going to be left there. Fitzgerald's going to pick it up again. He's going to cut back. Saucer across for Gates. Gates is going to throw that in deep. Loose puck. Just sitting there. That I don't know if Doucette knew that it bounced out. Just a little innocent chip by Gates there, and that puck's bouncing around. That's going to be chipped out. Going to hit the bench there. And wow, I think that was a lot closer than we thought, folks. Thrown on net there, just a weird little hop at the end, bounced off. And Doucette couldn't find it. It was there, but his teammates were there to back him up. And we still have a 3-0 hockey game. Face off outside En Bas zone, controlled by Yarmouth. Here's Jackson Churchill. That's going to be turned over at the blue line. Thrown in by Donchemont. I can hear Jake from here. That's a turnover they want to cut down. Blue lines are a dangerous area. That's games are won and lost right there. Battled in the corner. Here's Gosling. He's going to chip that out. That's going to fall in behind the defenders. Here's Dylan Donchemont back for it. He's going to sit up behind his net. En Bas loves these controlled breakouts. Chipped ahead. Here's Jacquard now. Going for the toe drag and the shot, but he fanned on it. Good try. Oh, thrown way right in the middle. He was wide open. Good eyes there. Turned around by Newell. He's going to throw it across. Here's Dayon. Slap shot that's going to be deflected up and out of play, I believe, off a Yarmouth Vikings player. (17-17) here in the second period. Face off in front of En Bas' bench. Another face off controlled by PEB. Thrown in, saved by Saunier. Another thing so far throughout this game, the face-off percentage for Yarmouth has to be quite low. It's another area with improvement. Should bring them more shots in time on attack. Another face-off controlled by PEB. Thrown wide, it's going to rim around. Back down now for Lucas Cutro. He's going to be tied up with Gates. A little shot after there. Rimmed around. D'Entremal. Thrown back in. Pinch by Maxime D'Entremal, but that's going to be poked ahead by Hines. Here's Hines. He has the puck in the corner. Throwing it out front, and that's going to go wide. Nice play by Damien Cutro. Going to throw that back down for Maxime D'Entremal. Back for Cutro. Just bounced off his stick. Thrown back in now. Puck thrown up. Lucas Cutro couldn't touch it, and that is going to go for icing. En Bas is going to be forced to keep their guys out on the ice. Yarmouth's going to make a change. This is a situation right here where Yarmouth could really benefit from a huge face-off win. Tired guys on the ice for PEB. Tie up, and that is controlled by Yarmouth. Cameron Perry shot, and that's off the shin pads. Here comes Lucas Cutro down the wing. He shot, and that's going to deflect off of Carter Amiro's stick, up and out of play. Perry trying to get the shot through, but there's just too much traffic there, and it hits the shin pad, and good job by Amiro coming back hard with a good stick to deflect that one up and out of play. Face off, that puck bounced really funny. Into the corner though, Richardson with control, the En Bas captain. Still fighting for it. Thrown around, here's Carter Amiro. Good little patience there at the puck, chipped ahead. I believe they thought that went out of play, but it never. Weird fan there by Ben Lyons, he's looking at his stick. Oh, hit there. Oh, huge hit by Ben Lyons on Owen Fitzgerald coming through the tracks in the middle. That was a nice hit, folks. That'll bring some more life to this En Bas team. Here's Yarmouth now. Here's Fitzgerald unfazed. Gonna chip that puck. That's down. Puck's gonna bounce back in. Chipped ahead. That's a big run there by Lyons, but he's gonna get burnt, but nice play there by Ryan D'Entremal. He's gonna come in wide, chucked it on net, and that's gonna be swallowed away easily by Saunier. Here is the replay. Little bump there. And boom, right in the tracks. He doesn't see him coming. Good job by Lyons to finish through on that. Good to see Fitzgerald's okay and unfazed. Chipped up here on the boards. Battle along the wall. Thrown up to the point. Dylan D'Entremal is going to backhand that back in. Connor Pache has it in tight into the slot, and that one just deflects wide by Jacquard there. Throwing up the boards. Dylan D'Entremal looking for a shot. He fans on it. Little chip here by Jackson Churchill. Here comes Churchill now. With some speed cutting to the middle. He's going to be caught by D'Entremal. He's aggressive forecheck here by Yarmouth now. Thrown to the middle. Caden Dayon, that's going to hit a leg. Pache up for Jacquard. Here's Nippard. Nippard, that puck's going to be stripped off of him. Here's Park LeBlanc. It's going to be turned over. And a little bit of a fan there on a couple fronts. Well, it's going to be thrown in the zone. Here's Park LeBlanc. Just lost it. Thrown back around. Here comes Sam Murphy looking for a hit. Max Gates across. Nice little chip there for LeBlanc. Thrown on towards the net, but that's going to end up wide. Good pinch there by Nippard. Not a bad shift here from our Vikings. starting to put on a little bit more pressure, but there's a nice little saucer from Connor Pache. But that's going to be shot wide by Blake Newell. Thrown back in. Here's Nippard. Nippard's going to chip that to himself. He's kind of a sneaky offensive defenseman, can get going. Oh, fought off, thrown to the middle, and just wide. Hill just couldn't get his stick on it. Nice little try there by Caleb Hines, trying to throw it to the middle. Just can't get it through. Here comes Sam Murphy. Sam Murphy trying to go wide. Shot. It's going to go wide, though. Ben Hill throwing that down low. Here's Caleb Hines. Hines throws out front. Nobody there. And Perry just misses it at the blue line. It's going to be thrown back in by Yarmouth now. PEB with some time now behind their net. Nixon Ross up the right side. Chipped ahead. Miro is going to pick that up. Here's Sam Murphy now. With that puck, he's going to throw that in deep. Good little forecheck here by Ben Hill. Nice little bump, but PEB's going to come away with it. Here's Marcel Jacquard. Here he comes, up the ice. Oh, what a move. Just couldn't pick it up on the other side. Thrown around. That puck's going to get out the zone. Back in, here's Carter Miro now with it behind the net. He's going to throw that puck up the wall. Nice little chip there by Hines. Thrown in by Hamilton. This is where Yarmouth needs to establish a forecheck here and really make them have some troubles and at least think about it behind the net. Throw it out now. That's going to be dumped in. Weird little bounce off of Saunier. Gates is there, though. Chipped off the glass. Aldridge's going to pick that up. He's going to throw that to the middle. Here's Charlie Gosling. Charlie Gosling. Lyons is going to beat him out. Throwing around. Amiro. Amiro's going to chip that in. Nice hit there by Richardson. Following through on the hit there. Up at the point. Chipped around. Here's Blake Fish. Thrown across for Caleb Donchamal. That is going to go down the ice for icing. Once again, Paramba will not be able to make a change here. .11:04 here. Icing on Paramba. Face-off will be to the left side of Simon Doucette. Face-off controlled by the Vikings. It's going to be cycled back down for Fitzgerald. Fitzgerald through the middle. Oh, nice save by Doucette. That was a sneaky little play. Gosling found the soft area there just outside the crease. Fitzgerald was able to get it on the tape, but Doucette comes up strong and shuts the door. Yarmouth starting to put a little bit more on. Still could use a few more shots here and start testing out, you know, Paramba's defensive game. Thrown around behind the net. Oh, and we're going to have a penalty here, I believe, to number 18, Dominic Jacquard. That's going to be a 2-minute hooking call on Jacquard. He hauled down Fitzgerald trying to cut to the net. And Yarmouth's going to be going back to the power play for their second power play of the night. Almost at the halfway point of the game here. This is going to be a good opportunity for the Vikings to sustain some pressure. Center out as there is a late guy coming to the draw. Thrown around, that's corralled by number 12, Carter Miro. Going to throw that in. Here's Gosling in the corner. It's going to spin off. Fitzgerald's there to pick it up. It's going to stop. Here's Gosling. Thrown up high for Miro. Just going to throw that back in for Aldred. Aldred has it behind the net. Thrown up for Perry. Perry thrown down low for Aldred. Down in the corner, Gosling. Gosling up top for Perry, and Perry loses it. Good back check there by Miro to make sure he got back and won that puck. Checked out. Back behind the net. That's going to be attempted to be stopped by Saunier. Yarmouth still going to have possession. Here's Boston Aldred. He's going to leave it for Fitzgerald. Here comes Fitzgerald with a head of speed. Here he comes. 2-on-2. Backhand shot. Nice save by Doucette. Sneaky little backhand when he cut to the middle. He's coming off again. Try to throw it wide here, and that's going to be easily shot down the ice by Lucas Cutro with 35 seconds remaining on the power play. Nice little forecheck here by Marcel Jacquard. He's going to cut back. Thrown around. Here comes Owen Fitzgerald. Throws it low. Ryan D'Entremont now has it. He's going to chip that out, and that is going to do it. Paramba has killed off another penalty here. So Yarmouth unable to really sustain much on that power play. Goes away empty-handed, and it's back to a 3-0 game here. 8:30 left to go. Coming across, shot. That's hit away by Doucette. Ben Lyons, he's going to chip that up. Jackson Churchill's going to get it. But Lyons is coming through with steam. Here he comes down the wing here. Slap shot. And it's loose into the corner. I think that puck was knuckling. It was hard to corral for Saunier. And that's going to bounce out the zone. Misplay here, and that's going to go back into the Paramba zone. Nice play by Ryan D'Entremont. Cut back behind his net. Nice little chip there. Puck's in Carter Miro's feet. He's going to chip that up into their zone. You can hear Yarmouth's coaches yelling for a forecheck. They've yet to establish it here in this period. Here comes Blake Fish. He's got D'Entremont with him, but it's going to be turned over. That's going to be chipped out down the ice, and that is not what Yarmouth wants in icing. So Yarmouth's going to be stuck out here on the ice with no change after that puck goes down for icing. 7:20 here to go in the second. Shots 26-15. Controlled by PEB. Shot, and that is saved by Saunier. When Newell cuts to the middle there, it's always a dangerous play for him with the puck on his stick. He's got that hard, heavy shot, and with a quick little snapper in tight, it can be tough for a goalie to sometimes change positions that quickly. Saunier does a nice job there. Oh, and a little misread, and Blake Newell with the hat trick. Just like that, En Bas Sharks take a 4-0 lead here on this Friday night. Here it is, a little misread off the play, off the face-off, a little bit of puck watching and body positioning, and he's able to kind of get around and kind of just walk around Saunier. He couldn't really get to it. So it'll be a 4-0 Sharks game here. 6:55 left to go in the second. Thrown down low now. Thrown into the middle. Here's Dylan D'Entremont, thrown on net. And that's going to be Newell again. What a night here for Blake Newell. That's his 4th goal of the night. That's going to put him up now for 20 goals on the season. With that goal, he's also tied Owen Fitzgerald now in points. Just puck bouncing around, and he's able to put it away.
Parma goal, his fourth of the game.
If you're Yarmouth now, the game kind of turns into, you got nothing to lose here. You just have to really keep her simple and try to make some little plays here. Chipping pucks out, chipping pucks in deep, getting back to hockey that they can find success with. Lucas Cutro, he's going to throw that up. Carter Miro kind of throws it away. Marcel Jacquard into the middle, shot, and that's saved by Saunier. Puck was sitting there for referee Alex Dennis. Hard to see, so he's going to blow the whistle. Nice save by Saunier there. That's a really hard stop to make with PEB cutting through the middle like that and then having a little break. Really good job by Saunier. Face-off won by the Vikings. Battle here on the boards. Nippert and Lucas Cutro. That puck's going to be rimmed around. Damien Cutro is going to win the race. Thrown in. Puck's rimmed around. Gosling can't get it. Up top, shot through traffic, and Saunier is going to find it. One thing that's consistent with these Yarmouth Vikings is Brady Saunier. Every night he shows up to play, and he sure has again here tonight, giving his team a chance to win. Face-off won by the Vikings. Rimmed around by Gates. Pick it up as Churchill. He's going to throw it across for Murphy. Here comes Sam Murphy. He's going to throw that puck in. Coming around now. Throwing up the wall. It's going to go off a Churchill stick. Shot by LeBlanc. It was going wide. It hit Nolan Cutro in the middle of the ice there. It probably stung a little bit. Battle now behind the net. Throwing up the wall for Lucas Cutro. Lucas Cutro, he looks across now. Thrown in by Damien Cutro. He's going to hit Cole Corkum. That's a nice hit right there. Murphy tries to pay it back. Battle in the corner. That puck's going to rim around. Here's Jackson Churchill trying to chip that out. He does. Here comes Sam Murphy. Parker LeBlanc's with him. He's taking it wide. Just going to throw it in a weird angle. Oh, and a rebound's right there. Nobody's there to pick it up, though. Thrown across. Here's Caleb D'Entremont coming down the wing. To the middle. Blake Fish shot. What a save by Brady Saunier. What a save from Brady Saunier. Coming out and challenging and flashing the leather there on Blake Fish. That's a tough save to make, folks, and Brady just made it look easy. Face off to Saunier's left now. It's going to be smoggled up by Saunier. At one of these moments, one of these plays from Yarmouth, like a save like that, has to spark him here. Face off won by PEB. Shot, another save by Saunier. Puck rimmed up the boards. Lions pinched in, thrown up, just off of Kale's backhand. He can't get it. Chipped by Fish. Here's Hines. Cale D'Entremont picks it up instead. A little chip by Perry. Perry pinching hard. On the offensive side of that. Thrown back in, here's Carter Miro. He's going to rim it around. Pinched in. Here's Aaliyah Richardson. Up to the point. Shot from Lions, and that's going to be scoped out through traffic again by Saunier. Another face-off here to Saunier's left. 3:46 to go here in the second. Here on MC Media. Brought to you by Roy Meyer Builders. Face off here, tie up. Good battle there by Fitzgerald, but it's going to be poked away from him. Battle now along the boards. Gates, he's going to rim that. Gosling can't pick it up. Shot by down from the point, deflection, nice save by Saunier, another one wide. Nippert. Trying to throw it to the middle here. Loses control. Gates is going to sauce that across. That's almost on Gosling's stick. It just bounces over. Here's Caden Dale. Over to his partner, Dylan Donchamal. He's going to throw it up the wall. Pache is going to stop that for Dominic Jacquard. Here comes Jacquard now. Cutting in. And him and Nippert are going to run into each other. Nippert's going to go into the goalie hard. Looks like Saunier will be okay. Throwing in now. Fitzgerald picks it up. Nice little toe drag there behind his net. That's going to chip out. Can't get control. Thrown back in on net by Donchermall. Wouldn't have counted though, as it was a delayed offside. Here's Gates. Looking up for Aldred. It's going to be chipped in. Aldred now in pressuring. Gosling turned away from it. But here comes PEB the other way now. 3-on-2. That puck's going to miss the mark, and that is going to go the length of the ice for icing. PEB's coaches believe that hit a skate that I'm not sure of. It very way may have. Face off to the right side here, Simon Doucette. Down in Parambas end. That puck's going to be chipped out, and that's going to go the length again for another icing here, back-to-back against Parambas. Another big face-off for Yarmouth here. This would be huge for them to get control off of this with a tired group of Sharks in their end. Going to be Murphy against Jacquard. Face-off won by Murphy. Shot by Cole Corkum. That's going to hit his own guy. That's going to hit Murphy there in the middle, and here comes Jacquard the other way. You got Damien Cutro with him, along with Connor Pache. He tries to shoot it. He fans on it. He still has it, though. Jacquard's good with the puck down low. Then we chip back into the slot. Pache just lost it off the stick. It's going to bounce up. There's going to be a battle now along the wall. Along the half wall, Churchill battling. Still puck still there. A little cross check there from Churchill. Shot, nice little shot there by Cutro, blocked away by Saunier. That's one thing PEB's D excel at, is getting that puck at the blue line and finding lanes to the net. Here it is, Cutro across, and they're gonna find the back of the net once again. Damien Cutro with a nice pass across, and it's gonna be Lucas Cutro that finishes that off. Very heads up play, nice job. Nolan Cutro holding the line in. Down to Damien Cutro, and he's gonna feed it across for a nice finish from Lucas Cutro. 6-0 here, 1:05 left to go. Good forecheck here by Hamilton. Nice step by Cameron Perry. Here's Hines. Hines gonna throw that in, and he gets demolished by Cutro. Puck's gonna chip up the wall. That's a good little hack there. And that's gonna draw a crowd, a little bit of a slew foot type of action. And we'll have to see what penalty was there. Hines had whacked Cutro on the way down the ice. And Lucas Cutro got back up and retaliated, and it looks like they're just going to take Cutro for a trip. Here's the replay. As you see, he whacked him, and when he goes down, he kind of comes through, and yeah, he kind of takes the legs out. That's definitely a penalty. For me, it was a slew foot. It was a 4 minutes, so he must have called him for slew footing. Puck thrown around now. Here's Fitzgerald. This is a good chance now for Yarmouth. 4-minute power play. They desperately need. Just been confirmed by Kevin Northup. It is a slew foot. Here's Cameron Perry now. And that puck stuck there, and if you're Yarmouth, you don't want to take a penalty right here, and they didn't, but that time is going to run out. So heading into the second intermission, it is now 6-0 En Bas. Yarmouth will, however, when we come back, have a 3:27 power play. Elsewhere in the Valley High School Hockey League, Parkview Panthers lead the Forsyths Falcons 5-1. West Kings Wolverines lead the Barrington Barons 5-0. And the Central Kings Gators are leading the Neckick Titans 1-0. So that's going to do it for us here in the second period. We'll be right here. Don't go anywhere. We have lots more action coming up here in the third period on MC Media Vikings Hockey, brought to you by Roy Builders. And ladies and gentlemen, we're back here with MC Media Vikings Hockey, brought to you by Roymar Builders. Story of the game so far after 2 periods, 6-0 Sharks, 39-17 the shots. If you're Yarmouth now, you're looking to just establish some sense of compete here in the third. It hasn't been their best game. It's been tough to establish a forecheck for them. I imagine the discussion in the locker room was something along those lines, is that we're not going to go down without a fight here, boys. So, yeah, that's kind of the thing that Yarmouth needs to be looking to do, especially with tomorrow's game being canceled already due to weather. Really be nice to kind of get out of here on a good note with this third period. And for PEB, it's just keep doing what you're doing. Keep the pressure on for these rivals. You're definitely not going to lay off the gas. Big start to the third here for the Vikings. Power play for 3:27 and the third period is now underway. Here's Gates. He's going to throw that puck in. Here's Aldred. Almost stopped by Perry. Offside. And PEB's going to have lots of time. Be thrown down the ice by Lyons. Gates is there. Gates is going to stop behind the net. Yarmouth's going to do a controlled breakout. Across for Aldred. Aldred up for Gosling. Gosling cutting across the middle. Gives that to Fitzgerald. Fitzgerald lays on the brakes. Up the wall for Gates. He's going to throw it down. That's going to be intercepted. Here comes Ben Lyons on a breakaway. Shot. What a save by Saunier. Saunier had that read the entire length of the ice, and now here comes Fitzgerald back the other way. Shot, that's going to miss high. Rimmed around. Fitzgerald now with it. He's going to throw that down. Ryan Dontremal going to intercept. Now we have a battle along the wall. Tight battle here. Lions getting a little aggressive. Good battle. Puck's going to bounce out. Here's Amiro on his backhand to the middle, and that is going to get turned over down the ice. Saunier out to stop it. Here's Nippert back now. Nippert comes around the net. Throwing up ice. Nice pass there. Gosling going to chuck that across for Fitzgerald. Here comes Owen Fitzgerald now. Throwing in. Good job by Nippert holding that line. tries to throw it in. That's going to hit a leg. Throwing back in. PEB is going to have lots of time. That's going to be shot down the ice by PEB. Minute 30 left to go here on the Vikings power play. Stopped by Nippert. Throws it over for Amiro. Murphy. Attacking across the blue line. Throws that up, but there's nobody there. Plays like that. Those are the type of plays that Jake McClay will be telling his team to avoid. Nice, simple plays. Get pucks on net. Things along those lines. Here's LeBlanc. Amiro. Battle now along the boards. Here's Blake Fish. He's going to throw that over for Dylan Dochermal. And PEB's just going to be content to hold it as long as they can. Throwing down the ice. Out to stop it is Saunier. Yarmouth set up behind their net. Here's Perry throwing that up for Murphy. Murphy with some room. Yarmouth's assistant captain. He comes wide. Nice little move there. He still has it, but now it's kind of stuck there in the middle. Thrown across. Here's Parker LeBlanc. Shot saved by Doucette. Puck's going to be corralled by Nolan Cutro. Thrown out, and that's going to make it out across the line. Pinched by Cameron Perry, and here comes Alir Richardson cutting hard to the middle, and a save by Saunier. With the score also being a 6-goal spread right now, it is a runtime third period. Just so you folks are aware at home, leave anything above a 5-goal spread. Now we're back even. It's 5-on-5. Here's Churchill. That's going to be turned over. Lucas Cutro was coming down the wall. It's going to be chipped up. That's brought down there. Good play, kept in by Dochermal. And that is going to be an icing against the Vikings here. 16 minutes to go. It's going to be to the right side of Saunier. Maybe 6-0. Saunier, however, 35 saves already here with 15 still left to go in the third. That's going to be thrown around. Here's LeBlanc. LeBlanc chipped that up ahead for Murphy. But that is going to go the length of the ice for another icing just out of Murphy's reach. You can really feel the energy sucked out of the Vikings here in this third period. Face off one. LeBlanc. Going to take a stride up ice, try to make a pass, but that is going to be intercepted by Dylan Dochermal. And back on the attack is PEB. Going to be thrown up, pinched in by Dochermal. Dylan Dochermal, that is. Thrown back in and round. Here's Blake Newell. Thrown at the net, that's going to hit Potier's stick and bounce into the corner. Jackson Churchill's trying to get it, but he can't. He's going to go for the hit, but he's going to miss, and that's going to be kept in. Slap shot, deflection, another nice save by Saunier. Pinch there, so icing's going to be waved off. Yarmouth's finally going to be able to go for a change. Thrown up high here for Newell. Newell with it. That's going to be stopped by Perry. Chip back out, and that is going to make it down the ice for another icing.
The Vikings would like to thank their sponsors for this season.
It's another one of those scenarios where they got some room there. Just take a few steps and try to get the red and in a forecheck. It's kind of the troubles that's been holding them back today. Here is just lack of forecheck or taking that extra step, and I'm sure that will be addressed this week. Here's the play now. Colby Dahl throws that to the middle. Blake Fish thrown in again. Colby Dahl on the forecheck. Cameron Perry, and he's going to lay a hit on Perry. Perry still has it, though. Good job by Perry to keep control of that puck, but now PEB's going to control it. Nice little chip there by Cole Corkum. It's missed by Ben Hill. Hill's going to have the puck, and he throws that up to Ben Lyons. He's going to take a slap shot, but it's going to go wide. Here's Hines. Little chip out in the neutral zone. Back for Lyons. One man on him. Throws it up for Colby Dale. He's going to throw that in. And in on the forecheck is Ryan Donchermont. Here's Ben Lyons. Turn, throw, saved by Saunier. Loose puck, and he's still sticking with it. Good job there by Saunier to stick with it. Up high for Lyons. Slap shot, what a block by Hill. Battle. Thrown, and that's going to miss way high. Hill's going to miss that. That's going to be thrown back in for Lyons. Here's Marcel Jacquard cutting in, crossed. I think Saunier got a piece of that one with his stick. Thrown out here. Here's Amiro. Carter Amiro now coming up the ice. Lyons going for the hit. That's going to be thrown in. Amiro just can't get to it. Good stick by Ryan Donchermont. Thrown back in by Aldred. Fitzgerald in the corner. He's pinned. 2 versus 1. Now Aldred's in there. That puck is stuck there. Good. It's a good battle here along the boards here to the right side of Doucette. It's going to be taken down. No call on the play. Thrown up. Here's Aldred. Aldred, nice play. Look across, and that one's just going to go wide. And nice play there by Cutro for Jacquard. Backhand, another nice save by Saunier. And there's going to be a penalty on the play, hoping that Jacquard is okay. That's always a scary play to see somebody going to the boards at that speed. Looks like Marcel Jacquard is going to be okay. And Paramba is going to be going back to the power play with Owen Fitzgerald going to the box with a hooking minor. That'll go up on the board as a 3-minute penalty, as is a runtime game at the moment. Thrown up high for Donchermont. Here's Newell. Protecting the puck, thrown over for Donchermont. Across ice, shot. That must have hit something. Looked like that shot had eyes. Could see the net from here. Must have been deflected or a nice save by Saunier, one of the two. Puck thrown out. Here's Blake Newell. Coming in across, cutting in, shot. And that one's gloved away by Saunier. Yarmouth making a change. Fresh legs here. That puck is won by Yarmouth, but Paramba is the first to it. Be thrown up the point here. Poitier back low for Dominic Jacquard. He's going to throw that. That's going to go off a Cameron Nippard's stick up into the netting. Going to have another face-off to the left side of Brady Saunier here. 9:35 left here in the third period. I'd like to thank you again for tuning in to MC Media here. Puck thrown across. Tipped. That one's just going to tip wide. Thrown around by Poitier. Cameron Perry to it. Blake Newell's going to poke that off his stick. Thrown in. Here's Perry. Perry, that's going to chip off of Donchermont. Dylan Donchermont's stick, that is. Back into PEB zone. Thrown across for Poitier. He's going to get his feet up ice. He fans on it. Sam Murphy's going to corral it and dump that one back in. Dylan Donchermont behind the net to stop it. Going to get his feet up ice. Moves that across for Poitier, who catches Blake Newell coming across. Shot off the post. Newell almost had his 5th one there tonight. But the post had Saunier's side. PEB's going to set this one up. Here they come now. Here's Poitier, stuck to the middle. Shot, that one misses wide. A huge hit there by Sam Murphy, slap shot. That's going to be blocked by Dante Hamilton. Nice block there. Good job getting in the shooting lane was Hamilton. Throw it across. Shot by Lyons and a save by Saunier. Saunier continuing to battle. Things are starting to get a little chippy out there as well. You can see frustrations starting to boil over. I expect the hitting to pick up here in the last 7 minutes. And White's going to be out as that is a very late change. And just like that, it's back to even strength now. 5-on-5 here. So that is going to go down the ice for an icing call. There's going to be about 7 minutes remaining here after the face-off. Going to be the left side of Saunier. Face-off won by Lear Richardson. Thrown to the middle. Good stick there by Hines. He's got Churchill with him here. Tries to go through Ryan Donchemal. He has a good stick. He's going to put him up in the boards. Good battle down in the corner. Puck's loose. Richardson's going to pick up the loose puck and come away with it. Looking for Damien Cutro. Bounces off his stick. Up for Hines. Going to fall off of his stick. Ryan Donchemal controls. Cross for Ben Lyons. Throws out to Damien Donchemal. That's going to be chipped in. Going to be scooped up by Gates. Here comes Gates. He's going to try to chip that out. It's going to be kept in by Ryan Donchemal. Backhand play by Hines. Gates is going to step up on Donchemal. Throwing out the zone now. Here comes Richardson again. Thrown up. There's Damien Cutro. Almost was able to turn and get a nice shot there, but it was poked away by the Yarmouth defender. Here's Hamilton. Dante Hamilton throwing it up the wall. Pinched in is Donchemal. Him and Hines are battling. Along with Gates and Caleb Donchemal. Here comes Hamilton looking to get this puck out the zone here and have some pressure down their end. Look at Hamilton, a little bulldog there along the boards. Here's Nippard. Nippard's going to throw it in deep. That puck's chipped out. Nice little chip there by, I believe, Ben Lyons. Just couldn't get on the stick. And that puck is going to be thrown down the ice for another icing here against the Yarmouth Vikings. 5 minutes left to go, approximately. Another face-off to the right side of goaltender Brady Saunier. Currently at 42 saves on the night. Blocked by Maskeen, sorry. Puck's going to chip out. That's going to hit the netting. They didn't see it though. Ben Hill bumped that out for Maskeen. Maskeen's going to lay a hit here. And there is a penalty coming to En Bas. Looks like we're going to have a head contact penalty to, looks to be number 20, Nolan Cutro. Sometimes those head contacts happen so easily. Just a little battle along the board, just somebody puts their head down and accidentally sometimes you can just kind of hit the head, and it's sometimes an innocent thing to do, which is why this is a minor 2 minutes, or I guess 3 minutes in this scenario with the time running. It was just a accidental head contact. So Yarmouth's going to get a chance to work on their power play here with 4 minutes left to go. Fitzgerald trying to go wide on Donchemal. Donchemal has him. Cutro is going to throw that one down the ice. Cameron Perry back to pick it up. Blue tire there by Colby Dayon. Chance for Yarmouth here to break up on a 5-on-3. But the play is going to be offside. 2:15 on the penalty left. regardless of the score. Nice to see all the people out here in what could be some of these Vikings last home games as a grade 12. Shot is saved by Doucette. Going to be a face-off to his right. There's a nice touching video before the game. Hope you guys get to see that. If not, go back and check it out. Later on, it was made by Tina Camoseret. Just some nice pictures of some of the grade 12 graduating players. Shot across, and that's another nice save by Doucette. So he's had to battle here in the last 2 shots. They've been tough ones from the point, looking through a screen. Face off 1. Amiro tried to get it, but lost it. Fish was able to pick it up, but here's Fitzgerald again. He's going to throw that up now. Here's Perry. Perry across for Gosling. Gosling couldn't get it. Fitzgerald, he's going to hit Lyons. Puck across for Perry. Perry tries to throw that up. Jacquard's going to throw that in. 2 minutes to go here. Here's Fitzgerald. Fitzgerald's going to throw that across. Here's Boston Aldred throwing it in. That's knocked away by Doucette. Here comes Ben Lyons. He's going to go for a skate here. He lost it though. That is going to be an offside call on Lyons as his feet were still across the line when he picked that up. Minute 30 left to go here. The Yarmouth Mariners Center. Face off controlled. Here comes Jackson Churchill. He's trying to go through him. It's a tough move to make. Wasn't able to get around. Looks like we're going to have an icing here. Minute left to go here. Face off to the left side of Doucette. Shot on net. Nice save there. I believe that hit his blocker. Puck in the corner now. Marcel Jacquard is going to throw that back low. Blake Newell, chip out wide. Here's Connor Poitier. And Marcel Jacquard on a 2-on-1. Backhand, forehand. Nice save by Saunier. Nice play there by the Sharks. Nice to see Saunier battling right to the very end. Tracking that. Coming with him to the left, right, left. And he is able to shut the door on a very skilled player in Jacquard. Backhand, another save by Saunier. Another nice save by Saunier. And folks, with that save, that is going to run out the rest of the period here. And that is going to be it for us here tonight. Final score, 6-0 for the En Bas Sharks over the Yarmouth Vikings. Shots were 50-21. That's going to put PEB to 12-1 now on the season. Yarmouth falls to 3-10-2. Simon Doucette picking up his second shutout of the season. We'd like to thank you all for tuning in to MC Media tonight. A great night of hockey as it usually is here in Yarmouth. Once again, we'd like to thank our partner, Roymar, for sponsoring today's live stream. And once again, we'll see you next time here on Vikings Hockey on MC Media. Have a good night.